Опять что-то у меня с камерой. Oh, hello, Melon. How are you getting on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, Melon.
Hello.
I'm very glad to hear you. How are you today? Are you fine?
Yes.
You are fine. Okay. Did you go to school today?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a lesson of English today?
No.
No, we didn't. Okay. So we'll begin our lesson with checking our homework, and then we'll switch to the work in the classroom. Okay.
And can we check
Yeah.
our
Yes. Yes. We can check your school homework. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Okay. Wait. It's a bit of a show. Okay. What was your exercise? What was your
it
exercise?
was in workbook.
Workbook. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the workbook.
Exercise 6.
Was it related to the topic sports?
Ну да.
Okay.
Вот жалко только в Google Meet нельзя фото отправлять. Вот очень жалко.
Okay. So what was the task? What
А,
was the so the
70
task was to fill in the gaps, wasn't it?
Нет, тут... А, ну, 78 страница номер 6, это там надо просто слова вставить в предложение.
The kind of stuff that what does it mean? To insert the words? So you were to insert the words.
Ну, и слова в предложение ставить. Там
So okay, to insert the words. Wow. Okay, then so the words. First of all, I heard it was necessary to use the sentences, not just use the words. Okay, and all the words refer to the active vocabulary. Активный словарь. Активный словарь. Окей. Словарь.
Use the right verb forms to complete the sentence.
Oh yeah, you're the right prompts to complete the sentences. Okay. Maybe
If
you can. Maybe you may just read the sentence with the gaps. You may say, "I like to play gap in winter," for example, to be able to play some sport. Okay.
if
Just begin.
Jack
So,
скобочка help,
okay, sorry. Once again,
if Jack скобочка
Jack.
help,
Okay, Jack help in brackets. Okay.
нет, тут только help, help and verb. Только help в скобочках.
Was it as grammatical?
Ну тут надо,
Okay. Maybe the future. I suppose. Practically guess. So the task was to use the proper conditional form.
yes.
Okay, if
Там
Jack.
где if в одно предложение.
Okay, if Jack.
When and if, ой, нет, всё. If and will. If and will.
Okay. I understood if. If Jack will. Okay, sorry. The verb in the brackets. So the verb in brackets. In these brackets. Okay. Skopki, yeah. Yeah, these brackets is help.
Yes.
Okay, it's the first part of the sentence. It's maybe the subordinate clause. And what is the main clause? Главная часть. Главная часть. Какая главная часть? If Jack.
Это из серии, которую мы делали в 8-м упражнении на 80-м.
Okay, you may write in chat. Maybe. Okay,
Так,
maybe.
when the lesson is over, Nick will go to the cinema.
Yeah. When the lesson is over, Nick will go to the cinema. Okay. When the lesson is over is the subordinate part, and Nick will go to the cinema in the main part. The main clause. Yeah. Okay. Actually, we call the parts of the sentences clauses. It's a grammatical term. Maybe not even native speakers know all these verbs, but they can use these clauses automatically because they use these clauses in everyday speech. Okay. What else can I say? Okay, with the lesson is over, we will go for a walk, for example. Okay.
If Jack helps me with the homework, I will watch the football match together.
Okay. It's all right. It's okay. So we use the present simple in the subordinate clause, and we use the future simple in the main clause. Okay.
I will be happy if Jenny wins the
Wins.
wins
I will be happy.
the running race tomorrow.
I'll be happy if the January wins the running race tomorrow.
Yes.
The running race, or not race. Okay. What will be next? How many sentences are left?
5.
Okay, we read please the rest 5 sentences.
The young athlete will be ready for the training when the coach arrives.
Okay, sorry. The verb jump and I couldn't get jump and rain. Once again, they will be ready for the competition one day. Once
The
again,
young athletics will be ready for the training when the coach arrives.
we'll be ready for the training when the coach arises. I can't understand the word. Oh, okay. Arises when the coach arises. Coach. Coach. I heard the word coach, but what is the verb? Arise. Arise. Rise. Arrives. Okay. When the coach arrives. Okay, understood. So coach is a type of bus. And we get a bit. When the coach arrives. When the coach arrives, and I will be ready for the game. Okay, the coach arrived. So it's the coach arrived. It's okay. So use the present simple in the subordinate clause, and you use future simple in the main clause. Okay, what else? Milan, what is the next sentence?
We will know the result when the horse races be over.
Okay, when the horse races be over, are over. When the horse races are over, we will know what we will know. I had maybe the word no. Maybe the internet makes the utterance disrupted. Okay, when the
When the horse races are over.
when the horse races are over, okay,
Uh, he will play with you when you learn.
he will play with you. Okay, he will play with you.
He will play with you when you learn to throw the ball into the basket.
We will play with you when you
When you
don't
learn
when
to
you learn. Okay, when you learn how
to throw the ball into the basket.
okay, yeah, it's correct. When you learn. So we use the present simple after when, and we use the future simple before when. Okay, three more sentences, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay,
Two.
two sentences. Okay, you can read.
If the team lose the next game, they won't go to the championship.
Mhm. They won't go into the championship. Okay, if the team loses the next game, if I'm not mistaken, loses. Yes,
Lose, not loses.
loses. Yeah, loses.
If Mary will try
Okay, not we
to
not will. If Mary tries, why have you used will? We can't use will in the subordinate clause. Milan, because the previous sentences were correct, but you made mistakes in this sentence.
try to keep fit, she will feel much better.
She will feel much better. My bad. She will feel much better. Like the Cockney dialect. Okay, she will feel much better. She will feel much better. She will feel much better when she will feel much better when
If Mary tries to keep fit,
if Mary tries
she will feel much better.
if Mary tries to keep fit, she will feel much better. Mm-hmm. She tries to keep fit. Okay, tries to keep fit. Yeah, to keep fit. Maybe is the word related to the topic medicine and health. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so you read everything?
Yes.
Okay, let's check our homework. So you were to read the text about sports in Great Britain and do the task after the text. Okay, wait it a bit. So you were to read the text about sports. Let me remind you. So popular British sports and games. Exercise 19. So the text is in exercise 19, and the task is in exercise 20. So you were to read out the sentences from the text to describe the pictures. Although you were to read 7 sentences. Let's check exercise 20. By the way, where the words, the text familiar to you, understandable? Milan, все слова понятны были? Where the words understandable?
Yes.
Okay, let's check exercise 20. So first of all, try to define the sport, and then try to find the sentence with the sport. The first picture. Okay, maybe I will show you.
And what exercise?
Okay, wait a bit, I will show you. Exercise 20, page 86.
Just
So read out the sentences from the text to describe the picture. Yeah.
Mm. And where is sentence?
In the text. Okay, what sport is it? Number
Oh.
one. What?
Now it was пятый. What?
So that
This is tennis, this is
tennis.
this is football, this is baseball, this is
Mhm,
boating, this
mhm,
is box, this is swimming.
Try to say not this is, but this is. Try to make the sound incidental. So put your tongue between the teeth and pronounce the. Okay, Milan. This is. But will you do it right now? Try to pronounce this instead of this. This this.
This.
Okay, the. Okay, you may just put the tongue not between the teeth, but you may put the tongue closer to the teeth, closer to the front teeth. The this is this is this is this is this is this is so this is. So I didn't even put the tongue between the teeth, so I put the tongue closer to the teeth, and you can hear the interdental sound. The this is. Okay. Number one. What is number one? Okay. It's about tennis.
Mhm. А тут
Find the paragraph. Yeah, with tennis. Okay.
тут писать надо?
Yeah. No. Do you see the picture, Milan?
Yes.
Okay, it's a picture. Okay.
Yes.
What sentence describes this picture?
This picture
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Um. So I ask you to read the text and do this task. Why were you so inattentive?
I can't find it now.
So it's about tennis.
I'm ну, потерял что-то. Предложение.
Page 85.
I'm finding.
Okay, okay. Do you see the text has only one page? Okay, shall I give you the hint? Maybe another hint. It's paragraph 4. It's paragraph 4. Okay. By the way, can you see my screen?
Yes.
You see my screen. You can see my screen. I'm very glad to hear it.
Так, сейчас немножко прибавлю размер. Так, вот. Швед. Так, инвестиции. Инвестиции. Ты нашел.
Hmm.
For tennis or lawn tennis.
Yeah,
Also
popular
popular.
game in Britain. So it was easy. It
Не
was easy.
знаю, не так уж легко это найти.
Tennis. Do you think that it could be another sport? Do you think it? Do you think the sentence was about golf, or maybe football or boxing? Yeah, it was easy. You don't need to write the composition. You don't need to write the composition. You just need to find the text about tennis. So the task is very simple. Okay, then picture number 2. What kind of sport is it? What sport is it?
This is a golf.
So find the sentence that describes the golf.
Mm,
Find the sentence that describes the golf. How about to get the trace of capital in a widespread hair? I don't know. No, I don't go. I know what best to do.
mm. Так, golf was developed,
Developed.
developed by
Mhm. In Scotland?
in Scotland and now it's widely
Mhm.
in
Is now is widely spread. Do you see the sentence? The continuation. Do you see the continuation of the sentence? Yeah, you began correctly. Golf was
all
developed in
Britain.
Scotland.
All over
Uh,
Britain.
so golf was developed in Scotland and now is widely spread all over Britain. It's about golf. Okay, sentence number 3. I suppose the name of sport is obvious. I suppose the name of sport is obvious. To the end of September.
Mm. Это у нас футбол.
Football?
А вот где он находится, я не знаю. Сейчас поищу. Поищу. Football is one of them.
I didn't know how to get those.
Probably the most popular sport nowadays was
The
first
most popular
developed
sport.
in England. It is
Oh,
spread all over the country in
yeah.
England, Wales,
Yeah.
Scotland, and Dorset.
Yeah. Yeah, probably the most popular sport nowadays was first developed in England. It's spread all over the country in England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Football. Football is one of them. Okay.
Yes, this is baseball, and it is
Baseball? No, it's not. It's not baseball. So baseball is a national sport in the United States, but it's not baseball. It's not golf as well.
It's baseball.
It's not baseball.
А что это?
Did you read the text? Cricket.
Yes.
It's cricket. By the way, if you had the picture of baseball, you would see another sportsman that takes the ball. You will
Ah,
see the person with the glove, baseball. So it's cricket. What sentence describes cricket? I managed to get some trash. I'd like to buy some pizza.
for cricket. Cricket is another popular summer sport, or it is sometimes called the English national ga- game.
Sometimes it called the English national game. Okay, cricket is a summer game. Cricket is a summer game that is typically British. Okay, but your sentence will be accepted as well. Okay, then five. It's
It's boating.
no five. It's a water sport.
Boating.
No, okay, boating. But do you see sails?
Mhm.
So boats don't have these sails. It's sailing. So
Sailing.
sailing, yeah. Okay, I will show you. Okay, boating. So what does it? How does boating mean? Look, boating. So it's not this one. So this is the boat. So the boats don't have sails, like large paper, maybe large paper or plastic wing. It's a sail, maybe. It's a boat. And sailing. I will show you the sailing. Do you see this boat has a sail? So it's a sailing. Right? It's a yes, yeah? Right? It's a yes. Okay. So it's a boat and a sailing. So this is a sailing. It's a sail. Okay. It's not boating. It's sailing. Okay. What can you say about sailing? What information does the text give us about sailing?
Mm,
Find in the text.
sailing. Ну вот, тут и swimming, и boating, sailing.
Hmm.
Have already been popular in Britain and
Sailing has already been popular in Britain. Okay. Not bad.
enjoyed by thousands of people. Uh,
Thousands of British, yeah, sailing.
but
Or maybe people, maybe. Okay. Sailing can take part on the River Thames. Okay, then picture number six.
number six, number six is a boxing.
Boxing, okay.
Где-то я вот тут О, вот, boxing is a British sport, is one of oldest. It exists even
It existed. It existed even in Saxon times. Saxon times. Saxon times. Golf was developed. Okay. British sport is one of the oldest. It existed even in Saxon times. So it existed in medieval ages. Medieval ages. Okay. And what is number 7?
swimming.
Yeah,
Ну,
swimming.
мы его уже описывали. Have already been popular in Britain and
Mm-hmm.
are enjoyed by thousands
Mm-hmm.
of
Yeah.
people.
Let's do maybe exercise 22. 22.
Но мне не очень понравился план текста, потому что тут сказано, так как будто этот спорт популярен только в Англии.
Why do you think so?
Ну, потому что так написано. Вот в Англии вот прям его уважают, его создали, в него играют. А вот прям,
Football. Yeah, football were invented in football appeared in Great Britain, in England.
ну, вот
The
тут
first football, the first football teams were in England. It later, so it appeared in the late 19th century. In America, people call football soccer. A soccer. But the Americans have their own version of football. It's called the American football.
ну,
But
только
the rules of the game are completely opposite.
тут просто так написано, будто только англичане в футбол играют и так далее.
Do you think that the Americans are better in football than the
Да,
Englishmen?
мне кажется, в основном даже англичане меньше всех играют, а
No.
описали, как будто они больше всех играют в футбол. Там.
Yeah, they played. They were the first to play football.
Но вообще, например, вот регби, там, он в основном был, по-моему, создан в Америке.
No, rugby appeared in the United States, but football appeared in Great Britain, on the British Isles. Yeah, football appeared on the British Isles. Everybody knows such teams as Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, but nobody knows such teams as Inter Miami. Okay, but Messi plays in Inter Miami. Have you heard about Messi? So Messi is
Так он же ушел оттуда, он сейчас за своих играет.
no. So Messi plays Inter Miami. This player, so he's a member. Hmm. Yeah, but maybe 3 years ago he was a member in PSG. He played for Paris Saint-Germain in France. Yeah, El Equipo. So Equipo in French is team. Equipe or equipe. Okay. Maybe we can do a short retelling. Exercise 22. Speak about a popular British sport. Speak about a popular British sport, a popular Russian sport. What sports are popular in Great Britain, Milan?
Футбол, баскетбол.
No, maybe basketball is not so popular. Basketball is very popular in the United States. But maybe I'm not sure about Britain. Maybe football. Football is very popular in Britain. Aston Villa, Leeds.
Cricket. Cricket.
In Great Britain, but not. How do we call this game? With a stick and a ball. and the main aim is to move the ball into the hole.
Golf.
Golf. Golf is popular in Great Britain. Where did it appear? In what country? Not in England. It didn't appear in England. It appeared. It was invented. Maybe you can look at the text.
Mm,
It appeared in in the north of Great Britain. How do we call the country?
England.
No, no. Okay. So England is in the south of Great Britain, but what country is in the north?
Northern Ireland.
No, okay. So okay, so you might think it logical, but you were wrong. It's the country of cattle, the
Wales.
country of animals. Scots. How do we call it?
What?
Scotland? Yeah, it's Scotland. Yeah, it's Scotland. Okay. Mm-hmm. What other popular sports can you name?
Boating. Swimming.
Boating,
Sailing.
sailing.
They have. Uh, they are popular in all Britain.
Mm-hmm. Boat and sailing, they are popular on the
In
territory of the whole British Isles. Okay, what sports are popular in Russia? Maybe you can name some winter sports. As far as the vast territory of Russia is situated on the latitude 60, 65, winter sports are very popular. And what sports are popular in Russia?
all sports. Я каждого по-разному.
You may tell me about some sports, and you may also add some information about your preferences. So, do you attend these sports competitions? So, do you like to do these or that sport?
I like all sports.
Okay, do you like all sports? Okay, but okay, what sports are popular in Russia? Speak about winter sports. Speak about.
Hockey, football,
Hmm.
эм, ну что еще, не знаю.
Can you name any football teams in
Баскетбол,
the Russian Championship? Can you name any of
Спартак, Динамо,
Spartak? Yeah, Spartak, Dynamo,
Динамо,
CSKA.
ЦСКА, что еще у нас есть?
Have you ever been on these football matches of Spartak?
No,
You haven't been. You saw only on TV. And
yes,
would you like to attend these football matches? Would you like to see alive?
yes,
Hmm. Okay, but you'll need to buy a ticket. Maybe the tickets are not so cheap, and you'll need to buy a ticket. Okay. Do you think that? Do you think that's? Do you think? Do you think that? Do you think that? Do you think that skating is popular in Russia?
yes,
Do you think that? What?
yes.
Okay, skating is popular in Russia. Okay. Uh, 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 have you ever tried to go in for skating?
No,
We haven't tried to do skating. Okay, but will you be able to do skating? Will you do skating in the future?
no,
No. Okay, ice skates. So ice skates are quite cheap in Russia. So I watched one video where the British girl described her life in Russia. So she compared life in United Kingdom and in Russia. So she moved to Russia, and she said that the life in Russia was general better. Of course, there were some drawbacks, but the number of advantages overwhelm the number of drawbacks. Okay, let's do exercise 23. Let's do exercise 23. Wait a bit. I will open my Google Disk. I will send you the file. You don't have access to Skype.
No, I haven't.
Let's do one task in Google Disk. Okay, yeah. Wait a bit. Okay, maybe I can upload. Okay, it's okay. Audio recording number 59. Luckily, I found 59. Okay. Waited a bit. Okay, I found. You don't have the access, but the file has been uploaded. I will copy the link and paste in the chat. Mm-hmm. Uh, can you click on the link?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So your task is to listen to the text you want and choose the right statement. Maybe choose the statement that expresses the idea. Maybe let's listen. Can you hear the audio recording? Can you open the audio recording?
Yes.
I gave you. Okay, let's load it out. Only. Yeah, the diff. Is that it? What's happening? The hurricane.
That's all. Your microphone.
Okay, let's listen to it one more time. What? Okay, why folded the old gentleman had one of the cat. Thought the old. Ah, thought. Okay,
It's 23. I'll do
yeah,
it.
23. Yeah, exercise 23. Had very bad manners.
Mm, mm, the little cat didn't
Okay.
belong to any of boys.
Yeah, right here. Okay. Maybe let's do exercise 25 on page 87. So use the right form of the pronoun to complete the sentence. Complete the sentence. 25. 25. Okay. This is let's revise the topic possessive adjectives and pronouns. Okay, you may look at the rule on page, let me remind you, on page 79.
79.
Yeah, 79. So the rule is on page 79.
79. 79. I opened.
So this is Tim. What will you choose, my or mine? This is Tim. The picture is
Mm,
international.
Так, B.
So 25, page 87. Exercise 25. Use the right form of the pronoun to complete the sentences.
This is my team. The
My team,
picture
not
is
mine.
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 Is her boat bi- big or small?
Is here about big or small? Okay. 4. What is number 4? What is that to say? Our skates are better than, or our skates are better than. What will you choose in number 4? So you see the noun skates. Should you use the possessive adjective or should you use the possessive pronoun before the noun? Pronoun before the noun. It's almost like a rhyme.
Um, ну, тут я не знаю, ours или our.
Okay, skates. Существительное либо глагол? Skates.
Skates, существительное.
Yes, it's a noun. What do we put before the noun? Do we put the pronoun with s or do we put the pronoun without s? Think logically.
Без S.
Okay, no, okay, yeah, that's right. It's without s. Without s. Not with s, without. Our okay, Milan.
Our skates are better
Our skates
than
are better
yours.
than yours. Yours. The word's case is omitted here. That's why we use the possessive adjective. 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 Yours. Okay, 5. Adjective. She is
She is mm,
an old friend of.
she is an old friend of mine.
She's an old friend of mine. She's an old friend of mine. Okay, 6. Where are their their children? What will we choose?
Uh,
Reflash.
where are theirs,
Not theirs, not theirs.
their children?
Their children. Where are their children? Okay. We use possessive pronoun. And number 7. Is he a friend of?
Is he afraid? He is he a friend of yours? Your
Yours.
yes.
A friend of yours. Yours. Oh, yours. Is he a friend of yours? Okay, the lesson is over. It's 4:50 right now. Okay, how do you feel at the end of the lesson, Milan?
Um, fine.
I'm fine. Did you learn any new valuable information about sports? Any useful information? Do you think that the information was interesting to you about British sports, about Russian sports?
Yes.
Do you think it was interesting to you? Have you got any questions?
No, fine.
I don't have any questions. I'm very glad to hear it. And your homework will be to do exercise 27 on page 87. 87. So refer the words of exercise 28 to the right column. So these are the words. All these words. Okay, all in all, there are, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32 words. You should divide them into 5 categories, into 5 parts of speech. Nouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and pronouns. Is it clear for you?
Yes.
Okay. I will write this task in chart. That's 28, page 87. That's 28, page 87. Wait a bit. Okay. If you don't have any questions, you may be free. I wish you to have a good holiday, to spend tomorrow with pleasure, maybe with profit, maybe. Yeah. Tomorrow the weather in Moscow will be nasty. Maybe the rain will be very strong. You may say it will rain cats and dogs, but the British don't use this phrase. They say it will be. You will observe a heavy shower. hmm do you understand what I'm talking about? The weather.
Yes.
Exercise 27, page 87. Okay. See you next week, and take care of yourself. Health is above wealth. Just remember. Bye.
Goodbye.
Success attend you.